皆さんこんにちは。
Hello, everybody.
本日は東京金融賞
Welcome to Tokyo Financial Award 2025 award ceremony. I will be your moderator. Madoka Kubo is my name. Thank you. Thank you. So the organizer of this event and the Tokyo Innovation Base is run by the Metropolitan Tokyo Government. So the governor is going to say a few words. So the governor, the floor is yours. Hello, everybody. My name is Koike. Tokyo Financial Award event. Today we are going to have an award ceremony. Tokyo Financial Award marks the eighth time from Japan. Approximately 100 applications and about 200 from 36 countries overseas. We received applications. This is the historical high number. Thanks to AI, blockchain, big analysis, thanks to the technology, it's evolving at an astonishing pace. So the new ways of thinking is emerging, and also interest rates, exchange rates, stock prices are such, and the crude price is up by like 10% today, but the power of finance is becoming even greater. Combining new technologies with financial power transforms the surging wave of change into opportunity and creates the capacity to solve societal challenges. That's what I believe. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government aims to become a global financial hub, pioneering a sustainable future that leads sustainable growth and will continue advancing initiatives from various angles. We are currently in the National Japan FinTech Week period, and this award ceremony is one of the related events. Furthermore, from the 27th to the 29th of next month, we will host the Tokyo-based International Innovation Conference, Sasai Tech Tokyo 2026. So we sincerely hope you will join us. We anticipate that this event held at this Innovation Hub, TIB, Tokyo Innovation Base, will contribute to the creation of new value. We hope you enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Thank you. Thank you very much, Governor. Next, Tokyo from the Financial Services Agency, the Japan FinTech Week from up until March 6th, and it will communicate to the attractiveness of the Japan's FinTech, and it is going to be the creation of the new businesses. So, Deputy Minister Iwata, Mr. Iwata, is going to say a few words. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for your kind introduction. I am Kazuchika Iwata, Deputy Minister of the Cabinet Office in charge of the Financial Services Agency. Thank you very much for attending today's Tokyo Financial Award 2025 award ceremony. And thank you for using this TIB. It's such an exciting moment. I am very delighted on behalf of the Financial Services Agency. Thank you very much for your participation. Initiatives up until so far. Thank you very much for Governor and also everyone at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government and all the stakeholders for their tremendous efforts. Thank you very much for your efforts. So I understand that this year's Tokyo Financial Award 2025, I would like to say congratulations to all of you. So this Tokyo Financial Award 2025, it's a very important theme. It's to solve the societal issues. Society or Japan or the world, there are a lot of social issues, and with the use of technology and with the use of finance or fintech, we are seeking solutions. And the recipients of this award for financial innovation and sustainability, such categories, you received awards. So these are the things that will lead to the solution of the societal problems, which is very important. As a government, we are currently running the growth strategy. And once again, we have something in common, societal issues. We need to look at it and solve the problem, and economic growth, both we need to seek. And we need to realize this is the core of the growth strategy. So whether you are startups or seeking for innovation, fintech, they all play important parts. So thank you very much for taking on such challenges. I respect you all, and I would like to support you fully going forward as well. So there are some initiatives that the government is working on, including the initiative that I'm working on. So finance and startups, I am also in charge of. Startups, policies, we have the 5-year plan, and we have reached the midpoint. 17 areas we have, and we wanted to make this cross-functional. And that is how the startups are positioned. We are trying to upgrade the version. One thing that is very important is, so we are seeing a lot of expansions. So at the TIB, lots of startups are aiming for the future growth, trying to grow, making a lot of preparations, I believe. Under such circumstances, as we seeing the broader base, so some companies are aiming to become unicorn in Tokyo or in the world. Quality is what we are aiming for, which is very important. Startups to be scaled, increase the scale, and toward the upgrading of the version currently we are working on. And also in the finance area that I'm in charge in, growth strategy, we needed to back up finance new strategy. With the policies so far, we needed to collect the funds in the growth areas, and we need the strategy for that. Toward the summer this year, we are preparing. Like the governor said right now, Japan FinTech Week, we are currently in the period, and this award included more than 10 events are being held, not only in Tokyo, but in Osaka and Fukuoka. It's underway. Currently, it's really exciting. More than 60 events are being held. Various finance-related international events and attractiveness of Tokyo, and as the government, we are currently laying the infrastructure, policies included. So attractiveness, and in Tokyo, we are extending support, including this event. And we have AI, blockchain, and such cutting-edge technology. It's right in front of us. Such attractiveness. We are surrounded, and we hope that this coming weeks is going to continue to be exciting. This kind of initiative, I think that this is going to be a big detonator, and there's going to be new challenges, new innovations, and I hope they will be generated. As the government and as a FSA, we are going to fully support such initiatives. This is our commitment. And lastly, I sincerely wish for the continued sound development of the financial and fintech industries, and for the further success of all those being honored today in Tokyo and elsewhere, and in overall Japan, for new challenges and new growth. I hope that the company and the Tokyo will attract attention from around the world. This concludes my remarks. Thank you very much for your attention.
岩田様、ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, State Minister Iwata. Now we'd like to move on to the first program of the event, Tokyo Financial Prize 2025 Award Ceremony. Tokyo Finance Prize Award is the recognizes the initiatives to contribute to the realization of a sustainable society using the power of finance. And these are the judges that you see, and thank you very much for reviewing for long hours. Now, the Chief Fellow of International Finance of Tokyo, Hiromi Yamaoka, who served as the chairman of the jury, will give a comment on the screening. Chairman Yamaoka, please. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. My name is Yamaoka. So this Tokyo Finance initiative is a very powerful initiative of Tokyo. And this is a very, the Tokyo Financial Prize has now become a global award thanks to everyone. The prize money is also something that we are providing. Well, compared to the small other prizes might be smaller, but this is award that we are receiving a lot of application, and I would like to thank you for all of you who have applied to the award. And the jury is having a tough time because we are working very hard. We are trying to find the golden egg among all of these apply, and these are human looking for those different the gold. So I would like to say this the innovation impact circle and the clarity ranked first, and the clarity AI ranked second, with the headwinds blowing around the world against the ESG. Data-based scientific evidence is becoming increasingly important for the world to believe that sustainability is important. In addition, sustainability measures should not be a costly and troublesome burden for companies, since protecting the living environment of Tokyo resident so is an important mission for Tokyo. They were highly assessed for tackling these issues head-on. In addition, the Japan Asset Management Platform, which ranked third, was also evaluated for its effort to make investing in risk assets accessible to a wide range of people, rather than being scary and limited for professionals to promote Japan's long-standing issue from saving to investment. And next is a special award. Anyway, there will be various challenges as we develop our business in the future. But first of all, we agreed that we would like to evaluate their thought and enthusiasm. First of all, mine a wallet in order to create a reliable payment structure, in addition to basic functions such as the guarantees or immediate redemption with the legal currency of payment methods. There is a need for solid KYC and money laundering countermeasures from the perspective of economic security. There were many opinions to give awards to the awareness awareness of the problem of whether the My Number card can be used. And next is Edicare. As inequality has now become a global issue, the judges share the desire to make Tokyo a place where everyone has opportunities and higher education is available. Of course, we need to continuously monitor, such as whether banks will eventually do it themselves if the risk management pays off, and the power relationship between the young people and companies after employment. But the awareness to the needs of creating a society where anyone can take on challenges has gained a lot of support. Next is Henry. The hospital management is a deep-rooted problem that goes beyond finance, and although liquidity facility alone cannot solve everything, the attitude of working to overcome problems where possible in order to maintain the medical system has gained Jerry's support. Next is the sustainability category. This year, in addition to traditional investment and business, we also have awards focused on the human resource development. The first is the investment business category, and Jikan Techno also won the Green Finance Governor's Special Award. In Japan, there has always been a culture of using every part of rice, such as straw roof, and initiatives to link the new technology of the current era with agriculture was highly praised. Next is Goyo. Well, efforts to visualize the environmental value of real estate, that is, assets, were evaluated as meaningful for Tokyo, where many real estate properties are concentrated. So it has also evaluated highly. And next is Tokyo Fudosan Holdings. Shibuya may be Tokyo's home ground, but the Shibuya area, which is world famous as a major youth cultural area in Tokyo, was evaluated for its magnificent story that will become even greener. Next, in the human resource development category, the University of Tokyo, a graduate school of frontier sciences, and the Meiji University Faculty of Commerce Sanwa Seminar were selected. The Sanwa Seminar also won the special prizes of the judges. After all, sustainability cannot hold if it is a boom to add money momentarily. It is not sustainable unless activities can continue across generations for decades to come. Therefore, human resource development is important, but it's difficult to see the result in such activities at once. We praise them highly for their sincere efforts to do this. In particular, the reason for the special award was that the Sanwa Seminar continues to educate active students who are about to leave their nest into the society. Of course, there is high possibility that we have missed the golden egg. On top of that, Tokyo may not be able to give big prize money, but it is undoubtedly the world's largest city in terms of economy, culture, research, and educational institutions, etc. The power of a network in which so many people and companies operate safely under the rule of law is a great treasure for Japan. And it should be the city where new ideas and businesses can grow among the various exchanges of wisdom, diversity, and needs. So we should have strong expectations that world-leading companies and initiatives will grow from among all the companies that have applied for this time. And I believe that the staff of Tokyo will also support everyone so that they can take advantage of great opportunities and more. So today, thank you very much and congratulations to you all. Jury Yamaoka, thank you very much. Next, would like to the presentation of trophies to the award-winning companies and take commemorative photos Media people, please come to the front and take commemorative photos. Please come to the front. Now, the Chief of the Fellow International Finance, Mr. Yamaoka, please come to the center of the stage. I would like to give the awards. First, the finance Edicare, Kenta Murakami, CEO of Edicare Company Limited, who won the financial innovation category. Please come to the center of the stage.
おめでとうございます。
Congratulations.
では記念撮影お願いいたします。
And now please take the photos.
村上様ありがとうござい
Thank you
ま
very
した
much, Mr. Murakami.
続きまして
Next,
同じく金融イノベーシ
same
ョン部門審査員特別賞
Financial Innovation Category Judges Special Award, Henry,
事業開発室室長ゆりかわまこと様
Mr. Makoto Yurikawa, please come to the center stage from the business development.
おめでとうございます。
Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Yurikawa.
続きまして
Next,
同じく金融イノベーション部門
Financial Innovation Category Judges Special Award, Minor Wallet. CEO Mr. Hiroyuki Tachibana, please come to the center of the stage. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Tachibana.
続きまして
Next, Sustainability Category Judges Special Award
明治大学小学
from
有効ゼミより
Yumiko Miwa Seminar School of Commerce, Meiji University. Professor Miwa, please come to the central stage. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Ms. Miwa.
以上審査員
So that is all for the Judges Special Award. Thank you very much, Chairperson Mr. Yamaoka. From here, we are going to give the categories prize. So presenter will be Governor Ms. Koike. Please come to the central stage. Thank you.
まずは
First, Financial Innovation Category, third prize, Japan Asset Management Platform. The representative, Mr. Keiichi Ohara, please come to the center of the stage. Congratulations. This is Edo Kiriko Glass. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Ohara.
続きまして
Next, Financial Innovation Category, second prize, Clarity AI, CEO Middle East and APAC.
マグダ・ダビラ様 Please come up to the center of the stage, Ms. Davila.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you, Ms. Davila. 続きまして
Next,
イノベーション部門第1位を受賞
the Financial Innovation Category, first prize from Impact Circle, CEO and representative, Mr. Satoshi Takahashi. Please come to the center of the stage. Congratulations. 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 Thank you very much, Mr. Takahashi.
ここからは
From here, Sustainable Trophy, the award winner of sustainability category. First, graduate School of Frontier Sciences, the University of Tokyo, Ms. Yasuko Kameyama, the head of the center. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Ms. Kameyama. Next, the award winner of sustainability category, Goyo. The representative director, Mr. Yukihiko Ito, please come to the center of the stage. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ito. Next, the award winner of sustainability category, Tokyo Fudosan Holdings Group Finance Manager, Mr. Daisuke Fukuhara. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Fukuhara. Next, sustainability category, the governance special prize for green finance, Jikan Techno. The representative director, Mr. Takahiro Kinoshita, please come to the stage. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Kinoshita. So congratulations to the recipients of the award. So from here, all the stakeholders and recipients of the awards, we are going to take a commemorative photo. So please hold on till we prepare for the photo session.
Thank you very much for waiting. And Governor and State Minister, please come to the stage, center of the stage.
はい、記念撮影お願いいたします。
Please take a commemorative photos, please.
記念撮影よろしいですか？
Are you ready to take photos?
皆様おめでとうございます。
Congratulations for the awardees and thank you very much for stakeholders.
ここで
Now,
岩田副大臣は退出いたします。
Ms. Koike, Governor, and Mr. Iwata, State Minister, will leave the stage. Thank you very much for your presence. And the company people who are awardees, please go back to the seats, and congratulations once again. The big rounds of applause, please. Now, next we'd like to move on to the pitch session by the winner companies of the Tokyo Finance Award 2025. The order of the pitches is the winners in the financial innovation category first, followed by the sustainability category. Some companies will be presenting in English, so please use the simultaneous interpretation function in Zoom. For more information on the use of the simultaneous interpretation, please refer to the information distributed.
株式会社エデュケアです。
Educare, Financial Innovation category, Judges Special Award, Representative Director, Mr. Kenta Murakami. The floor is yours. Nice to meet you. So, fintech startup, Educare, which is education related. We were established 3 years ago. Why did I establish this company, Educare? When I was in the university as a student, I was not able to pay the tuition because my family business collapsed. But I was only a student, so I couldn't take on the bank loan. So in the future, I thought I wanted to help the students like myself. So that is the background. Our mission is this: make education affordable. Societal issues right now, tuition is on the rise. You may have heard this on the news. Compared to 30 years ago, tuition is as high as 1.5-fold. So as 1 out of the 2 students are taking on the loan, scholarship loan. But even if you borrow to the full, there's still a shortage. And you have to. Currently, the financial system is that you have to rely on your parents, and not only before entering the school, you have to have a hard time repaying. The cost of living is very high, particularly in Tokyo. Tuition is high, so you have to pay a lot before entering into the school and after. So what I would like to do is before entering into the school, regardless of the financial situation, we would like to support after graduation. We want to alleviate the burden to repay the loan. So easy to borrow, and it's easy to borrow, it's easy to repay. Then you will be more able to go through the education. So I would like to touch upon 3 points. First, reskilling after entering into the workforce. We collaborate with ACOM in providing loans. Secondly, you may have heard this before, the companies to repay on behalf of the employees to repay. So we want the companies to repay on behalf of the employees. So in this slide and the next slide is what I would like to emphasize. Our new technology, we have education ROI, because the students do not have the credit card history, so they can only rely on the parents. But we can assess their skills, career path, and we are currently building that. To the students, can offer educational loan based on the outlook of the students. So we would like to secure or collateralize the students' future and extend loans. At the company ROI at the back, we would like to extend the loan. So this is not a dream at all, but 2 weeks ago, a big bank. With a big bank, we've started this business. In May or June this year, we should be able to launch. So there's a financial institute and people today. So interest rate is going to go up, and the driver of their earnings is the savings. So we needed to have as many touch points as possible with the school students. But if you look at the interest rate alone, it's not really money making, but customer journey. First, education loan. Once you graduate, the first account in the bank, and then if you got married, you will again rely on the bank. So for banks, this is going to be good opportunities to earn money. In the end, for the learners, the new banks, we would like to get the bank's license eventually. This is my last slide. Educare. So you don't have to give up learning. And then we would like to make sure that the people cannot repay, but help people repay their educational loans. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you very much, Mr. Murakami.
Next, Henry Company Limited, who won the Special Jury Award in the Financial Innovation category. The speaker is Makoto Yorikawa, Director of the Business Development Office. Please. Nice meeting you. And my name is Yorikawa. And Henry is a medical institution's electrical record. And also, we are sort of a startup company providing a BPO for the hospitals and the financial, the healthcare industries. Because there are 8,000 hospitals in Japan, and 70% of them are in deficit. And this is the biggest number in the past. Because why do they suffer so much? Because 80% of the expenses of the hospitals are labor costs, and also the material costs and nurses, and also these people's wages are going up. And also there is the way Medicare fee that are given from the government. You cannot raise it; it is fixed very much. So the expenses going up, but should revenue stays the same. So this is the structural problem that the hospital has. And also another problem that the hospital have is when the doctor sees the patient and then the revenue comes in, and that's a couple of months later. And during this period of time, the hospital have to pay for the staff and for the expenses, and for the deficit hospitals, this time lag is very problematic. And why do we have? Why you may think that you have to ask for the loans, but the bank are not willing to give loans to the deficit hospitals, and this examination is going to be very difficult. So that's a very high hurdle. So some hospitals, we are able to provide some financial support, but they are not being paid. So the Henry Pay is the supporting system. So Henry Pay is going to get the medical fees, and then we will pay for the hospital in advance so that they will be able to receive the revenue on a real-time basis. So business scheme-wise, and we will work together with the financial institutions, and also we are providing an electrical record, so receipt information or medical cost expense information that is going to be used for the examination of finance aspect. So this is a cloud-based native. The electrical, health record is going to be utilized, and from the inception to the invoicing, this is going to be done in a serious without any problem. So it is going to be involved in very much into the business. So in a word, those even hospitals in a red deficit, they can utilize this system. 2026, June, we are adjusting, coordinating with the partner so that we can release this product. In the future, not just the hospitals, the medical fee, well, we would like to provide the service to the clearing as well in the hospital's background. What I have talked about is this medical fee system, and that is problematic, and the hospitals are suffering, and record, and that's a very strong weapon that we can use, so we can provide some benefit for the hospitals in the regional region especially. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yurikawa. Next, Financial Innovation Category Judges Special Award, Minor Wallet. CEO, Mr. Hiroyuki Tachibana, the floor is yours. Nice to meet you. I am Hiroyuki Tachibana from Minor Wallet. My number card we have in Japan, so everybody can use a stable coin RWA, so they can easily use such a system. My number card is strong, and blockchain, it's the common value. So these two can get connected so that seamlessly the economy can expand. That's what we are aiming for. So what Minor Wallet realizes this. My number card, so this is the ID service, public one. So this is the wallet that ID has gone through. So crypto assets, just one code, but 1 million accounts you can create. So with the use of My Number card, so your identity can be checked, and people can tell who owns this account. So this is used for anti-money laundering. So by using a My Number card, digital assets sound really sounds complicated and difficult. But even for the small kids to the elderly, free of worries, new assets can be dealt with. So it's such a service. So in the real world, in the day-to-day lives, this system can be used, which is Minor Pay. With the use of Minor card, it's a stable coin on a standalone basis, or digital accounts can be charged at the stores. Stable coins. So people still have a hard time using stable coins. We heard such voice. On the store side, at the transition phase, they can be offered not only My Number card, but Minor Pay as a payment gateway, various. For those tourists coming to Japan, any wallet can be used. In the interest of time, I am going to skip this slide. This is what we are trying to do, and we are working on this on a trial basis. With at the digital administrative reform meeting, this has been suggested. My Number card or crypto assets, so they are regulated. So using the special district system, we would like to move forward one by one. Actually, right now, in Tokyo, in Shibuya Ward, we have JCB and Risona and DG, Digital Garden, JPYC, so Japan Yen Stable Coin, and USDC, so US stable coin. So actually, we are trying out this settlement during this fintech period. Already, 200 people have visited. So if you have time, please come and visit us. And also, there's a SMBC or SMCC, not just limited to stable coins, but with the use of a My Number card, receive the digital assets for payment. We are currently trying this out so that there will be more and more use cases. So nobody will be left behind. There's a lot of payment methods, but with the use of My Number card, all people in Japan can benefit. That's what we are aiming for. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tachibana. We will now move on to the presentations by the top 3 companies in the financial innovation category. Prior to each presentation, you will watch a demo video. First up will be Japan Asset Management Platform Company Limited, which came in third in the financial innovation category. As the video will be in English, please use the simultaneous interpretation function. Please enjoy.
Welcome to our overview of the ETF White Label Service, designed for leading asset management firms and financial institutions. Launching an exchange-traded fund, or ETF, comes with significant challenges. You face hurdles like navigating complex licensing requirements, high setup costs, and needing specialized know-how. These barriers often slow down or completely prevent the launch of a new domestic ETF product. But what if those obstacles were removed, leaving a clear and efficient path to market? Our platform is designed to streamline the entire process, minimizing friction and maximizing your speed to launch.
続いてプレゼンテーションに移ってまいります。
Now, we'd like to move on to the presentation. And on the stage will be President and CEO Keiichi Ohara, please. Thank you very much for your presentation. I am CEO Ohara, and very nice seeing you. Innovation category is what we have received as award. You know the name of the company. Everything is in kanji, a very unique company, so you might feel a bit strange that we have received. But our initiative is providing a white label service, ETF white label service. First time in Japan. This video that you have seen is about the solution. This is about the mechanism, and cannot be shown easily. So we have used the AI and we produced something cool. So I would like to start my presentation. My background or self-introduction, as I've been in the asset management industry and created my career 20 to 30. I was in London 7.5 years. And in Japan, I came back in 2015, and I was financed and started the asset management company. But when I felt is in Japan, in Tokyo, starting an asset management company from scratch is very difficult, and I felt that's the motive for starting this company. As the name of the company goes, this is the asset management infrastructure. We are providing those infrastructure for the asset management. When you want to start asset management, you can consult to us. So we are the one stop, and we provide infrastructure. So that's how you can look at. As I came back to Japan, what I felt very strongly is investment management, asset management, and vehicles management. So this is the of fund management. It's not really high value, but this is kind of it's one set. So in Europe, management company is done by the asset management, and the box is going to be managed by the fund management company, which is a specialized company. So they are world division. So business entry is easier that way and much more lighter in burden. So when several years ago, we started talking to the authorities, and we started the specializing company in the fund management. So that way, Kyushu's, this is the example of the Kyushu's bank, Kyushu Investment, Mirai Investment. They wanted to do the investment management, and they have taken a license, and they have procured those. Without providing any people so they can specialize in asset management themselves. That is possible because we have talked with the FSA, and we talk about mechanism to enable that. A couple of years ago, in May, we have decided to establish this mechanism of fund management company. On top of that, last May 31st, the TSE has revised this law of ETF can start. So this is a kind of changes or revision to the Finance Instrument and Exchange Act. And so we are promoting this half a year, and overseas 10 companies or domestically 30 companies are utilizing our service of the fund management. In Japan, we can start ETF smoothly and without burden, so from overseas as well. So by using this mechanism in Japan, overall Japan, all the investors can access and invest. And that was going to activate the financial mechanism and this service and business activation is something that we'd like to contribute to. Thank you very much for this opportunity to talk to you. Thank you.
大原様ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Mr. Ohara.
続きまして
Next, Financial Innovation category, second prize, Clarity AI. First, please look at the demo.
Is this a safe investment? Am I missing anything? Am I risking? Am I too late? Find clarity in your investment decision-making. With more sustainability data flowing into the market, cutting through the noise becomes a challenge that decision-makers cannot afford. Clarity AI sifts through vast amounts of data to deliver the insights that matter to you. Transparent, concise, and accurate. As a digital native company, we build solutions that suit your every need and give you peace of mind through an easy, smooth integration into your existing workflows. Access advanced data analytics capabilities across any sustainability dimension, regulations, climate, risk and impact, including nature and biodiversity tools to preserve our ecosystems. Stay on top of market requirements through highly scalable and flexible solutions built on reliable data, collected, estimated, and augmented through artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms. Clarity AI's award-winning technology helps you inform your decision-making with the ultimate blend of powerful AI and a global team of sustainability and industry experts. Reduce risk, meet your goals, and push the boundaries of possibilities based on facts, not opinions. The decision is yours. What will it be? Clarity AI, scaling human decisions through tech. Visit clarity.ai and take action today.
それではプレゼンテーションに移ってまいります。
Now we will move to the presentation. CEO, Middle East and APAC, Magna Davila-san, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for the award and for your attention. Clarity AI, we use artificial intelligence to process environmental and social insights and deliver right there to investors, banks, for them to incorporate in their decision-making process. We process over 1 million data points per week for you to understand the scale of why AI is needed. We ground all our information on evidence and science-based methodologies, and we deliver that with clarity so that people can know and be confident that they're making decisions based on data. We serve a wide range of users from banks, wealth managers, but even corporates, consumers, and governance. All of them have sustainability needs. There are several products that we cover off the shelf, from regulation, climate, biodiversity, ESG risk, and impact measurements, such as measuring SDG impact of the different investments. we are able to do that because we have a Lego building blocks approach to build technology. So depending on customer, we can adjust how we deliver that technology. At the bottom, it's the basis, it's the data. We use artificial intelligence to gather that data to make sure data is of quality, that we fill gaps. Then we also use artificial intelligence for the different methodologies, sometimes custom for very large clients. And last but not least, we always deliver it in a manner that it's most convenient for the customer. We are headquartered in New York, a large presence in Europe. I'm managing the Middle East and now looking into the Asia expansion with my most interest in Japan, where we already have our first customer. And we serve over 300 institutional investors directly who collectively manage over $70 trillion under management and cover 2.6 million companies. These are some of the names on the top of the clients that we serve directly. As you can see up there, there is Resona, which we're very proud to be serving off together with our partner Visa, and hopefully more Japanese customers coming soon. And down there, we're also integrated into third-party platforms, such as Aladdin by BlackRock, SimCorp. So whoever is using those platforms also can use Clarity AI information and technology. We've been winning several awards along the years. Now, thank you very much again. We will be gladly adding Tokyo Financial Award. And yeah, really what makes us different is that granularity and transparency allows investors to make the right decisions, avoid greenwashing, like know exactly, have control on the data and the information. And we've seen from the past that our solution, who's been scaled outside around the world, we believe it's very suited for the Japanese market because it delivers granularity. Japanese customer really wants to understand very well, no mistakes are allowed. So like it has to be very grounded, transparent, and adjusted to their specific needs. So that's something that we can deliver. Last but not least, we believe that we align very well with Tokyo government, and we want to support on their efforts to bring sustainability into Tokyo and make Tokyo a financial hub. And yeah, if you have later some time, I would welcome you to visit us in our booth. We're always looking for partners. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Davila. 続きまして
Next, the number one Impact Circle Company Limited in the Financial Innovation category. Check out the demo video first. Impact Crowd IC is this impact visualization system, and file and URL such open data can be uploaded, and AI will start analysis. AI's analysis result will be used for the if you set up this society problem, AI will be automatically adjust the logic. And also, the impact index will be automatically generated. All the more, the impact data can be made into a graph, and report generation will be done by AI. And that's the AI is going to be impact visualizing platform, and this is the introduction of the Impact IC. Now we'd like to move on to the presentation, and this will be presented by President and CEO Satoshi Takahashi. Now please take it away. Good afternoon. My name is Takahashi, and Impact Circle is the name of our company, and it's been 5 years of startup company. We have been invested, and we are implementing impact finance, and the visualization of the impact investment is something that we are doing. The product has been demonstrated now, and the impact on the investment start is something that we would like to support. support. So ESG investment or impact investment is getting a lot of focus, and Japan is going to be starting, and in the U.S. Western 240 trillion yen, and we are growing in the domestic area 73.3%, but the rule is not stipulated yet. So how this is going to be disclosed? There are lots of challenges, and we want to make sure that this will be disclosed and a challenge will be solved. So these are activities that we are doing, and before providing those products, well, this impact should be visualized, and also we're providing a consulting to a lot of institutional investment and fund people and a lot of different companies. And impact fund people, they have the assessment of the investment side, and also the human resource assessment for the impact assessment, and this is something that we are supporting. So this knowledge has been utilized, and this specialization knowledge of the investment is very important, because when you try to do that, it is very difficult. So this is the area where you have to have a know-how, but you don't have to have those specialized knowledge. But with our support, you can minimize your time, and of course, you don't need to have a know-how. Of course, as in demonstration, it was presented, so I'm not going to go it. But there are lots of impact investment. There are 1,000 different things, and people don't know how to start it. So if we start in presentation, then you'll be able to start impact investment in 10 to 15 minutes. There are a lot of companies, a lot of services, and a lot of hundreds of companies or thousands of companies, and how you're going to evaluate. This is something has to be automated, and so realistically and effectively doing the investment. This is the value that we can provide. So this investment will be evaluated, and the funds will be evaluated, and in the initiative of the company, in a quantitative, on a qualitative, this way of impact investment will be evaluated. And also the local bank may want to do the impact finance, but they have a resource, the limitation, but our support with the develop the new impact investment. This is something that such a resource the less company can do. So index can be put into the framework. So impact investment financing can be sort of organized or developed. Our system are going to support and you can visualize the impact. And when the societal problem can be solved, this is something that we are working very hard. This is done by the Impact Circle. That's all for my explanation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Takahashi. Next, Sustainability Award. We are going to move to the pitch. First, the Judges Special Award, Meiji University Miwa Seminar. Meiji University, we are going to have Eisuke Miwa take the floor. Hello. Now I would like to offer the presentation. Thank you very much for this wonderful award. 1 year ago, I joined Miwa seminar. A year ago, I never imagined something like this. Thanks very much to the senior members. Or thank you very much to Ms. Yuriko Miwa for your kind guidance. So allow me to present. First, what I would like to report is, well, we only have been given 4 minutes. So first, I would like to explain briefly about the Miwa seminar and also the social impact. and our initiatives. First, the introduction of the seminar. In 1997, it was established. The target was to develop human resources for sustainable finance, so finance with love. Like Mr. Yamaoka said, the investors and companies for the generations to come or hundreds of years, we would like to make the society sustainable. So it is the financial activities with love. And we would like to develop people who can contribute to this. The educational area is a finance that is sustainable, which is in the ESG and impact investment, and corporate governance and institutional investors, and also about the poverty and climate change, which is the examples of the global societal issues. So introduction of Yumiko Miwa, the professor from 2007, have started to have the class titled Institutional Investors B. So she has guided more than 1,000 students. And what are the initiatives that we are taking? I would like to introduce 4 things. One is in 2022, we had a training at Bali. On the right-hand side is Takama-san. Climate change related issues. He is trying to solve, the representative of the think tank. So we visited Bali, and we were lectured by him directly for our deep understanding. And with the local elementary students, we picked up waste as much as 1 ton, and using the tenure, renewable energies we worked on, and we learned the system. And the students, as part of the activities, we joined this event. Here, the students, the representative of the students, we joined and deepened our knowledge, understanding. And in 2023, for 3 consecutive years, we participate in this, a total of 7 companies, and integrated report from the viewpoint of the students. We offered feedback. A total of 7 companies we looked after. And the day after tomorrow, there's going to be a presentation, so I am going to get energized. And lastly, so the students' activities. When we recruit people, we conduct 5 guidance sessions, and through Instagram, we explain about ESG investment and Miwa seminar and integrated report. Compared to the previous year, 213%, so double we were able to get the applicants. Finance area was not really popular among Meiji students, but out of 46 seminars, we were ranked number 3. Social impact and the scope of impact. We have a Pigeon. We partner with the Pigeon company. So thank you very much for your kind attention.
伊藤様ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Mr. Ito. Next is the Graduate School of Frontier Science, the University of Tokyo. The speaker is the director and professor of Yasushi Kamiyama Yasuko, and Center of Sustainable Social Design, Graduate School of Frontier Science, University of Tokyo, please. Can you hear, Miss? Nice meeting you. And my name is Kamiyama from our School of Frontier Science. And we are putting a focus on several school and opening school. And we are talking about the sustainable finance school. And I would like to give you overview. Sustainable management is very important. That's what should be recognized in any company. For those people in the departments, they are very focusing on their your business, and but then you cannot explain about what is the global warming. So our objective is global scale problem, you have to understand it. And then you will work on the sustainability, the actual business. So this is the reason and objective of opening this school, to make a forecast of the trend of the global trend, and then you have to capture and take account measure. So we are especially learners are the young people to middle-aged people. So 10 times the lecture will be conducted, and the face-to-face is 3 times, hybrid is 2 times, and online is 5 times. So in total, 10 times. We are using those available time possible. So if you look at the curriculum configuration, we are consisting of this sustainability, the understanding of the sustainability problem, so biodiversity and global warming, and you have to understand properly. And next, you learn about the logic such as the economy and finance, the study. So in your job, there are useful knowledges, and the curriculum includes those important aspects in business. And what is the idea? You will be able to hear through this course from the actual policymaker and how they are making their policy. And afterward, we will provide the learners with the certificate. And there are 81 people who have graduated from this, completed this course, and 40% are financial-related people. They are banks from security companies or insurance companies, but of course different industry people are coming to the seminar. And afterward, we have conducted a questionnaire, and there are very high, 9 or 10. So a left-hand side age group, if you look at the age, so they've been working for 10 years, and 30 or 40, that's the age, average age. But there are 50s, some people from the general managers of some other division have moved to the sustainability department, so they wanted to understand better about the sustainability issues. So in the center, there is a photograph. So we have a seminar room within the Tokyo University campus, and we are learning together. And actual business and all the researchers, the live voices can be heard, and this is really something that we can sort of confidential, very crucial issues in something that we can hear. So they are also the mixture or the combining in the face-to-face as well as online. And then they have a get-together session, and where the online lecturers are going to be invited. So on a regular basis, everybody gets together to have a seminar. And this July, we have a sort of ex-alumni are going to join in, and that way we get to know each other much better. So last page, this is award that we have received. Is a wonderful award. The lecture people or the people who have attended have been supporting, and I would like to appreciate. And if you are interested in our seminar, we have brochures in our booth. Please drop by. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you very much, Ms. Kameyama. Next, Goyo. The representative director, Mr. Yukihiko Ito, the floor is yours. Hello, I am from Goyo. My name is Ito. Real estate is our background, and we are offering platform for real estate Goyo for institutional investors and for real estate sustainability. So when it comes to sustainability, you may think that it's costly, but it's going to be transformed to value. I myself, CREM, the net zero company, I am also an advisor member to financial institutions, and we make a scientific approach. Real estate, so ESG context, we are very responsible. CO2 emission, we play a very grave role in people's day-to-day lives, so social impact. 90% of the time, people are indoors, stay indoors. So this is the viewpoint that we have. Today, we are in Tokyo, Metropolitan Tokyo. So, for example, in Tokyo, in the office buildings, the 35.2 years, and 70% of the buildings is more than 20 years old. So there's a lot of environmental requirements which are changing. As Tokyo, what is required of Tokyo? Well, if we remain as is, our competitive edge is going to be lost, and people may not be able to earn money. We may not be able to global companies. So we want to avoid this negative cycle. So no decarbonization. So such a cycle, such malicious cycle. What are we doing? There are two things, two different services, two different, but they are aligned so that sustainability can be switched to a value. First is real impacts. Buildings. People use buildings, so we extract data, and investors financial data or financial indicators, we look at and see what is the most optimum, what is the most economic reasonable approach. We identify sustainable investment, but it has to come with the good economy. So we optimize. So in Japan, or maybe this is the first in the world, we align with MUFG. So we have the KPI for real estate. Last year, we launched this fund. We have a fund for this, and like urban development and commercial facilities, we are trying to enter into. And another thing is towards sustainability. How are we going to intervene so that the investment value is going to be maximized? This is a value driver. So buildings or the user of the buildings, we will calculate and see what kind of capex is needed for the tenants. How can the facility be upgraded for the global companies? How can they achieve the target? What kind of a cost performance from the viewpoint of the investors? So we calculate that. Last year in Tokyo, King Salmon Project, so in Haneda, next to Haneda Airport, there is a big facility over there, Haneda Innovation City. And the target of this project is to attract global companies here. What we are doing in Tokyo, there are 1,000 buildings, and we have the data, and we were able to get the 1% data and trying to attract the global players. Not only this building, but overall Tokyo and compound facilities overseas as well. We are trying to have a presence. So pivoting on real estate, we are trying to visualize and intervene in a most optimal way. So not only buildings, but others will become a positive, sustainable. So what are we doing? Our market is very big. Our customers are institutional investors. They have like 2,000 trillion yen. Our customers have like 200 trillion yen customers. So this is the solution, expanding into buildings, but also have an impact to people's day-to-day lives. And when there's an impact, we align with the startups. So I would like to take this opportunity to partner with various startups. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ito. Next is Tokyo Fudosan Holding Company Limited. The speaker is Finance Group, Finance Department, Mr. Nagano. Ms. Nagano. My name is Nagano of Tokyo Fudosan. Very nice to see you. Today, this is the flow that I will be talking about. First, please look at the CCM of our company video. What is she's talking about? And we are promoting Tokyo real estate, promoting urban development and connecting green to green. There are 70 species of birds living around Shibuya. The greenery was increased, creating an environment where birds can thrive. Fully committed to the environment. Tokyo Fudosan Holdings. So I think you have seen in TV this commercial. As you see in the CM, we are 2.5 kilometers around the circle of Shibuya, and we are doing a very greenery making activity. And I would like to talk about the SG finance, utilizing the screening capability. 2025 years, we have started Mizuho Natural Capital Finance. This is developed together with the Mizuho Bank and Research Technologies. And this finance is impact finance and a first case. So in this finance, CO2 emission and greenery of the rooftop and also the forest area has been set up as a KPI and for the condition of financing. So because we do believe that the environmental production by the company is very important. And wide area Shibuya region biodiversity green project is another thing I would like to talk about. This green bond is initiatives for around the biodiversity, and this is the first time that the real estate has done this initiative. So in the wider Shibuya region, we have a Shibuya Sakura Stage and Forest Gate Daikanyama. Those areas, the part of the maintenance fee are utilized by the bond, and we would like to give you some result of the finance business. So KPI, what we are using is the rooftop greening environmental, the greenery in the rooftop. On the right side, the wide area, the Shibuya's biodiversity green bond, and we are supporting the biodiversity in the Shibuya area, especially in the Omohara of forest in the Tokyo Plaza. We are creating an environment where it's very green and a lot of birds can thrive. This is contributing to the environment improvement, and this is going to be as part of the social impact that we can give. And office greening will be verified so that how this is going to improve their working condition. We have verified that the greening is going to reduce the stress. That it is clear that stress reduction can be done by the greening environment. And also, we are conducting a Veggisma. So we are creating, in other words, the primary schools, and they are enjoying the activities for growing vegetables in a rooftop of a building. So that is going to create better effect on the cooling of the environment. And regional children will be able to join as the communication event. They can also enjoy the potato chips grown there. And lastly, our environmental management and the Tokyo initiatives will have a very high affinity. So that's Tokyo government is actively working on utilizing the greenery, and our company is also trying to green the buildings or real estate. In the future, we would like to, together with the Tokyo government, we would like to contribute to the sustainable green environment. Thank you for your attention.
長野様ありがとうご
Thank you
ざい
very
ました。
much, Ms. Nagano.
続きまして
Next,
本賞および
award winners
知事特別賞を
pitch
受賞された
session
時間的な
sustainability category, the governor's special prize for green finance. The representative director, Mr. Takahiro Kinoshita from Jikan Techno, will take the floor. Thank you. Well, it's already late afternoon, but what did you have for lunch? Do you remember? The food that you're eating. So the amount you consume and the same level of waste is generated. In Japan, the agriculture, number one agriculture is rice. So rice, so 34%. So 540 tons, 100 tons are waste. At JA, the removal of the rice is 30 million. So the business model that we have is 5F plus M. What is 5F? The agricultural residue or food residue to be recycled. So 5 Fs. Food, fiber, feed, fertilizer, fuel. In the world, these 5 Fs, so food, so coming out of this, all 5. So material, a material M, 5F plus M. M is material. This business model, we never have encountered any peers throughout the world. What are we doing? Silica carbon is what we generate. Silica carbon is, most of the times it's imported. And we are importing from the country that we do not have very good terms with. So agriculture residue, food residue from the biomass. So biomass materials, sustainable or carbon neutral, it's very effective to achieve these. So rice removable can absorb CO2s. So CO2s can be reduced, and for rice removals in Japan, there is a supply chain already in Japan. And heat and CO2 is being generated. So from silica is generated from the rice seed, and what we are aiming for right now this year is a tomato planting method from Netherlands. So it's been 2 hectares. So there is a fuel. So from rice hull to silica, using the heat and trying to reduce the fossil fuel. And fossil fuel reduction is going to lead to carbon credit. On top of that, from CO2 to calcium, carbon calcium. So our silica and CO2 that was generated, they will produce glass. This glass, the famous French cosmetics have decided to adopt this glass. And the people have a hard time understanding, but the agricultural waste, it's not that we receive it, we take. Food waste, wherever food waste is generated, we provide our equipment and know-how. So we are trying to make the agricultural production place as sustainable place. Our strength, the development person, is the patent attorney. So good at filing patents. So like a total of 11 acquisitions of a patent, and currently under processing 31 future applications. In 2024 LVMH, Louis Vuitton Moët Hennessy Innovation Award for the first time in Japan, we were selected as a finalist. And the Tokyo Finance Award we received. Financial institutions are quite interested in what we do, but they tend to say, well, be successful first and then come. But at this point in time, I would like to ask for your cooperation. So if you want to do this kind of business with us, or if you're interested in investment, please let me know. Silica and carbon produced glass. The sample is over there in the other space. So please have a look. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kinoshita. With this, this concludes the pitch session by the Tokyo Financial Service Award 2025 winners. Once again, I would like to congratulate all the award-winning companies. After this, a pitch contest will be held by the 9 finalists of the Tokyo Financial Prize Financial Innovation category. After each company's pitch, we will hold an audience award that will be determined by the vote of all visitors. Please listen to the pitch and participate in the voting. There is a questionnaire about today's event on the QR code posted on the flyer at hand. Well, from now on, you can use the room on the right side of the screen at the venue and the shared space between the stage and the room as a place to interact with the award-winning company. The finalists of the Tokyo Financial Prize have set up booth. Please come by. Please refer to the flyer at hand for the location of each company's booth. From now on, we will hold a pitch contest for the finalists of the Tokyo Financial Prize 25 Financial Innovation category. In this contest, we will award audience awards to the company that is selected as the most innovative by voting by the attendees. From now on, you will be invited to listen to the presentation of 9 companies and vote for the one that you feel is the most innovative. When voting, please access the voting form from the QR code on the screen or flyer. And voting will begin after all the company pitches are completed and will close in about 15 minutes. Voting will be 1 vote per person. In addition, we'll ask the people involved in the participating company refrain from voting for the companies involved. Now let us move on to the pitch session. There are 9 companies, and from 1 to 5 companies will speak in Japanese, and the remaining 4 companies will speak English. That will be the international simultaneous will be provided, and that you can use Zoom. And please refer to the handout.
Simultaneous interpretation is available for this event. For instructions on how to use the service, please use Zoom and refer to the information materials provided to you. それではまずオルタナ信託株式会社によるピッチです。
So first from Altana. Hello, I am from Altana Trust. Thank you very much for your time. First, well, congratulations to all the recipients of the award. We hope, and we are very honored that we have the opportunity to share the space with you. Our Mitsui Digital Asset Management participated in this Tokyo Financial Award and was not awarded. So 2 consecutive years we were not selected, but going forward we are going to try to scale more with more sustainability activities. Altana Trust. It was a business opened for the first time in Japan, digital trust, securities trust, for the first time in Japan. That was launched last year. We, for the digital securities world, what we would like to achieve is a real asset to be securitized. And for the digital securities, we would like to offer alternative assets. So we centered on real estate, but aircraft and ship, the private assets, to turn into digital business. In the digital, what we would like to solve are the issues to activate the individual's assets. Individual's assets in Japan, it's said to be 1,400 trillion. So 1,100 trillion out of 2,000, it's the deposit. So we would like to activate this deposit. We call this 1,100 trillion yen a dormant asset. So why is it dormant? Because people are afraid of taking risks and out of fear. So our mission is to activate the dormant money to turn into investment as an investment product. So digital securities we would like to offer. There's a lot of digital assets and investment for the purpose of Tokyo's future. We would like to develop such products. We, using the trust system, develop this digital securities and 4 initiatives through the end of February. Real estate is the asset, so residence, commercial office, a total of 40 billion yen is backed up in issuing digital securities. So for individual investors, we deliver these products. With the use of this system going forward, we would like to go through these 3 steps. One is easy to understand, the real estate, digital securities. So we have 4 initiatives right now, and there's more to come in the future. And next fiscal year in 2026, starting from next fiscal year centered on Tokyo, we want to support in content and industry. So like digital bonds, we would like to issue. Next year or the year after next, from Tokyo to the world, overseas assets, overseas companies, digital securities, we would like to take on the challenge. Such a digital securities system, GX investment in Tokyo or refurbishment of the Metropolitan Tokyo system can be used, so the individuals will be attracted. So we would like to expand in the future. Lastly, for the digital securities use, is something that we alone cannot do. This time around, the Tokyo Financial Award, with the participation in this award ceremony, we are invited by a lot of companies, and we hope that we can expand the business together. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much. Now, next on, the recept, please start your presentation. Yes, I would like to start the presentation. CEO of OSIMA is my name. Because of a very quick, short time of presentation, I would like to talk about the company very quickly. This personalization or system, we are trying to work on trying to establish a personalized system. In other words, that we are going to form a project with the person in the center, and the technology is a specialty that we have. This technology is going to create the system of personalized, and the convenience and security, how are we going to work them together. So I think there is a technology that we can achieve this. And this is a company We are going to get a lot of consultation from the public companies. So this is where we want to raise the value to the residents within the region, especially for adding such function as finance. For example, there are many people who are trying to increase the employment in the region by the students. So the students, when we do the interview, they cannot imagine where they work, what are the training content after they get a job, and such things are not really something easy to understand. So we should, this is the area that we can provide information, and also students have no financial capability in a lot of cases, such as renting a real estate or purchasing car, and we need a certificate, and but that will be providing the credit by the regional banks, and also providing a taxi ticket. So, for example, you want the taxi ticket to be used to the pregnant women and to go to the hospital. And this, if it is going to be linked together with the health information, this personalized information linkage. And when she started to grow, to educate the children or raise the children, they will be able to use the taxi ticket for that going to school. So those kind of linkage will be very interesting. This linkage and it's something that we have started, and we are talking together with the FSA and given opportunity. So definitely I would like to start this year, and will be an opportunity for talking to you about the more specific items that we have realized. Thank you very much for your attention.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. Next, SBI Securities. Thank you. The floor is yours. My name is Matsumura for SBI Securities. I belong to the product development division, so create the products that do not exist in Japan. That is our mission. This time around, Tokyo Marine Asset Management in Japan, non-listed private equity funds that invest in such equities and digitalize that. So that is the project that we applied for this time around. What is the first in Japan? It's private equity products in a small installments and public funding. So, and it's digitalized. For all the related stakeholders, there are 3 over here: individual investors and startups, and also government and society. So that is a Tokyo Metropolitan Government. All the stakeholders to become win-win. That is our concept behind this project. The image is this sustainable environment. First, SBI Securities have 15 million people have the accounts, and I would like to say thank you to all the account holders. For these individual investors are looking at startups and non-listed companies for investment, and by making such investments, in the end, unlisted companies can have the money directly delivered. Then unlisted companies can expand corporate performance and maintain employment, and then employees' mindset change will happen, and that energy will be returned to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government or the government. So we would like to create this kind of a sustainable environment, and we wanted to make this in a series so that Tokyo's startups and startups across Japan can be supported. So that is the concept behind this project. There are a lot of hurdles that we overcome. Private equity investment for the first time. So it's difficult to make decisions whether we can encourage individual investors to take the risk, and making it into small installments. It's very difficult to disclose. So disclosure issues is another hurdle that we overcome. But we wanted to really support the startups. So we overcame these hurdles with all the stakeholders. So thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much. Now, we'd like to move on to Soramitsu CDC. Yes, Soramitsu CDC, trusted by nations, powered by blockchain from Tokyo to the world. We would like to present our initiatives and what we have done so far. And our company is the first company from Tokyo to become a blockchain company. We are trying to reform the digital financing, especially CBC, central business currency, and we are trying to structure at the national level. And our past, the record is Cambodia's backbone, and together with the Cambodia's National Bank, we have started a digital settlement system. This is the first system in the world. And 2024, we have launched the system, and 5 years afterward, and the number of accounts were 3,000, and the number of in a population of Cambodia of 17 million, and wide range of people are using it. And annual the transaction volume total is 22.6 trillion. This is really a GDP 3.3 times of GDP, and this is based upon 70% is dollar, based stable coin. That's the characteristic. Based upon that knowledge, we are using going into the Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Pacific Island and Palau. We have developed the saving system nationwide, and especially in the Pacific region, our system has been and very useful as a diplomatic measures between Japan. So this knowledge can be utilized for the implementation in Tokyo inbound and medium SMN, and also next generation account settlement platform. This can be utilized for the small and medium enterprises using the blockchain and doing the digital settlement more easily. And Cambodia's wallet can be used in Japan to do the payment using a QR code. This is already implemented and demonstrated in Osaka Expo. Therefore, we would like to deploy it in Tokyo. Together with you, Tokyo people, would like to develop the application for the tourist, inbound tourist. Thank you very much for your attention.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. From here, the pitch from the online participants. First, your rights. Please, the floor is yours. Can you hear me? Okay, yes, we can hear you. Thank you. You're right. I'm from You're right. My name is Yamada. Animation arts. So entertainment content centered on animation. So we want to create a new flow for funding. So this is the project that we applied for in this Tokyo Financial Award. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Anime, particularly in Japan's anime industry, we wanted to thought about creating a system for finance. Anime industry currently is this. Approximately 3.8 trillion yen is the annual business scale, and CAGR is approximately 10%, excluding the COVID-19 period. So that has been the CAGR for the past 10-15 years, half of which is from the fans overseas or users overseas. So going forward, we believe that there will be more and more importance placed in this industry. Next slide, please. Under such circumstances, there are some issues maybe hampering the growth, and we are looking at the monetary finance. The production quality is up, therefore the unit price is up, and ROI is down. That is the trend. Next slide. So what can we do? Anime content work and pay money and get return. We want to create this path, B2C and B2B, both paths. First, B2C area, anime art, for those who paid money, then digitally, we will offer a certificate. And anime art, part of the anime art revenue will be returned to such payers. So then there will be bigger engagement from fans. So that is our intention. Next slide, please. On the other hand, B2B area, anime art, not each individual, but a group of anime arts, portfolio type of investment, so that risk and return can be normalized. So this is like for content fans. Next slide. So through such initiatives in Japan, the Japanese industry, we are seeing more and more new talents, but we would like that to be accelerated more with the power of finance to Japan and throughout the world. We want to create such kind of a mechanism. So this concludes my explanation about our company. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. From now on, you will hear the recorded pitch of the company, first starting from Morocco.
I'm the CEO and founder of Morocco, and I'm here today to talk to you about banking in the age of AI games, a new approach to customer engagement for Japan's financial institutions. Japanese household assets held in cash are around about 2 trillion yen, the world's largest pool of uninvested savings, with less than about 10% of household assets in stocks or investment trusts. This is creating a significant problem for the Japanese economy, with declining living standards in retirement, increased reliance on public support, financial anxiety across generations, and real missed opportunities for wealth building, both at an individual level and at an industry level. We believe at Morocco there's a massive opportunity to change the way we think about banking app design. Rather than thinking about them for transactions, let's thinking about them for engagement. And rather than just thinking about checking balances with no emotional connection and being pretty reactive, let's start really moving to a world where we can guide customers on their financial journey, recognise and reward them for their progress, provide lots of personalised support for that journey. And what games teach us about engagement are really clear. That's missing for most of the applications today and provides us with that opportunity. We need clear goals and progress. We need meaningful rewards. And we want a bit of personal challenge to allow us to drive and get excited and get moving. And of course, all of that is what we do at Morocco with our Odyssey platform, an AI data platform that sits between the transaction engine and the experience to provide personalization, real-time engagement, AI-powered nudges to really drive customer retention, advocacy, and financial wellness. We back that up with the on-ramp process, which is our structured methodology for designing these exceptional digital experiences to define what customer success is, embed those game mechanics into the experience, prototype that up with our customers, and then tune that over time so that those applications are customer-centric, data-driven, and innovation-ready. Across digital banks, regional banks, buy now, pay later platforms, lenders, and global banks, where we increase customer engagement, enhance customer interaction, and improve business outcomes.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. Earlier, there was a change in the timetable. We are going to skip 2 companies, and then you had this Morocco presentation. So this is the English presentation. So please use the simultaneous interpretation function. How to use the simultaneous interpretation service? We've distributed the manual to you. So going back, Plutus Analytics and Expansive will be the order.
それではプルータスアナリティクスです。
So, Plutus
Please start
Analytics.
your presentation, Mr. Indraksh.
Hi all. Konnichiwa to everybody there in Tokyo and all my friends who have joined online. Good evening. My name is Ankur Indrakush and I am the founder and MD of Plutus.ai. We are building the climate resilience through AI-driven parametric insurance. And tonight we will bring the solution that Tokyo and Japan urgently needs. Next slide, please. Currently, Japan faces climate crisis hiding in plain sight. From 952 trillion is the projected loss by 2050, and 74% of natural disaster losses go uninsured as of now. And we identified this as a problem that after a major disaster, communities wait on average for around 12 months to recover. This is not resilience, and this is survival mode. What we did is that we wanted to kind of close this gap between catastrophe and recovery and make it exist because insurance has not kept the pace with climate changes. And we want to go ahead and close this gap. Next slide, please. That's why we want Plutus Insure, our product, to basically deliver the insurance that moves with the speed of climate change from catastrophe to relief within 72 hours. Our platform basically provides AI-driven underwriting, a parametric trigger with zero paperwork, and a climate global data lake that makes every policy smarter and faster than anything that exists in market today. Next slide, please. We basically boast on technology. So what we do is we basically harness 50 to 30 years of historical weather data from different government-backed data sources. And our intelligent AI agents basically handle everything from personalization of policy advice to making the claim settlement in T+1 day. So we are not months, we are not weeks, we basically work in days. And we want to achieve this in hours. Our cloud native API driven stack basically integrates seamlessly with any insurer infrastructure with their existing infrastructure, and they can offer these products in the market. Next slide, please. We boast of having competitive edge. Few of our competitors are there listed. We benchmark against each and every major player. And the verdict is that Plutus is not a platform. It's fully driven AI-led underwriting, instant policy generation, T+1 day settlement that none of these currently offer there. And that's why we boast that we are creating the parametric insurance operating system where somebody just need to come on board and everything is taken care by the system itself. Next slide, please. With this, we want basically Japan and Tokyo basically to kind of take this product because there is a climate exposure and the economy represents that there is a 802 trillion losses, which is the total addressable market that can be across different industries like agriculture, manufacturing, logistics, retail, and beyond, which can be impacted by a climate. And every sector is at a risk and every customer is basically our customer, right? Next slide, please. What I'm telling is not only a concept because already this product is launched in India with one of the leading general insurer. So this is not a prototype. We are basically live in India with more than 81,000 quotes, more than 34,000 policies issued, more than 38,000 claims processed in T+3 days. So we are moving with the speed the demonstration is happening. And we are proven operational and Tokyo as well as Japan ready. Next slide, please. So basically, we want to basically align to this Tokyo alignment, right? Where we directly advances Tokyo priorities, which is green transformation agenda with climate resilience and smart city vision. We can unlock a 10 trillion GX investment by de-risking green projects and cut disaster from years to days. Next slide, please. We have created a roadmap. How do we want to basically go ahead and make this venture? So we have created a comprehensive 24 months of roadmap where we get incorporated in Tokyo. We partner with major 2-3 major insurance companies, right? And then we do pilot with them, with selling more than 10,000 active policies, 2 billions of premium revenue and premium is what we want to generate. And we are basically asking you to bet on inclusivity and exclusivity, intelligence over guesswork, hope over despair. Right, that's what our agenda and the plan is to make this successful for Tokyo. And in our closing, next slide, please. In our closing remarks, I just want to say that climate change will not wait. Tokyo and Japan people can deliver this hit via the heat wave. The hometown in Kyushu flooded overnight, the retail chain in Ginza, they cannot wait. This is the future of insurance. This is the resilience Japan new climate demands. Thank you. Arigato.
Thank you, Mr. Indraksh. 続きまして、エクスパンシブです。
Expansive.
Please start your presentation, Mr. Kirkman.
Good evening. My name is Adam Kirkman. I'm Head of Strategic Partnerships for the Asia Pacific at Expansive, based in Sydney, Australia. It's my great pleasure to be with you for the Tokyo Financial Awards. Today, I'm providing an overview of Expansive's global infrastructure for energy and environmental commodities markets, following the announcement of our partnership with Japan's leading energy marketplace, Enerchain. Next slide, please. Expansive's contribution to the world's key sustainability challenges is to play a leading role in accelerating the global energy transition. We are committed to the use of market mechanisms that improve environmental and social outcomes for communities across the world. We believe the central feature of those market mechanisms is to create the leading global marketplace for energy and environmental commodities, centered around the planet's critical transition to low carbon and carbon-free energy sources. Next slide, please. Expansive is an integrated technology platform for renewable energy, carbon credits, water, and digital fuels. We serve clients in over 90 countries through our offices in Sydney, London, and New York. Over 10,000 market participants utilise our market registry infrastructure, and we have traded over 300 million tonnes of carbon emissions since 2020 and transferred almost 5 billion assets since 2019. Next slide, please. Our key role is to connect and monetize projects from around the world that deliver carbon reductions, clean energy, and social and community benefits through our platform to the global capital markets. We service the needs of governments, financial institutions, and corporations, providing essential market infrastructure that delivers end-to-end trading, settlement, and portfolio management capabilities. Next slide, please. With a proven track record spanning 15 years of growth, technological innovation, and partnership. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. To creating the market-leading technology platform that connects supply and demand participants with the speed, precision, data transparency, and audit trail demanded by investment-grade stakeholders and market participants. Next slide, please. We deliver this by positioning our platform at the center of the complex global commodities ecosystem, including the leading registries that we connect with on the left-hand side, the registries that we own and operate, including Tigers, a portfolio management solution for managing complex global holdings, Expansive Connect, market execution, trading platforms, and exchanges that we operate, and connecting these to the global commodities complex through partnerships such as Enerchain in Japan. We make global energy and environmental markets work at scale. Next slide, please. This is an overview of our carbon exchange CBL markets. It provides transparent, efficient trading and project level selection, including environmental, social and community benefits, all through an easy to use global user interface. Next slide, please. As demand for transparency on climate-related disclosures also grows internationally through IFRS S2 and Sustainability Standards Board of Japan standards, we are also providing the source of truth and the audit trail on the use of renewable energy certificates and carbon credits in corporate climate strategies and net zero decarbonisation targets. Next slide, please. Our partnership with Enerchain links Japan's climate exchange with expansive CBL spot exchange, providing Japanese companies one-click access to global spot markets. This integration will boost liquidity, price discovery, and product diversity, alleviating Japan's projected annual J-credit supply gap and supporting decarbonisation strategies with access to high-quality carbon credits worldwide through our secure market infrastructure. With demand for renewable energy and carbon credits expected to grow, we are actively engaging Japan's financial institutions, trading houses, stock exchange, GX Accelerator Agency, Financial Services Agency, corporations, and more, linking Japan's GX transformation with international markets. I thank you for the opportunity to participate in the Tokyo Financial Awards and look forward to playing our part in delivering a bright and sustainable future for Tokyo and Japan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kirkman. さて、ここからは再び録画で登壇される企業のピッチとなります。続きまして、
This is a recording page, and this next is Policy Street, please.
Konnichiwa, I'm Sabrina, the head of corporate affairs for Policy Street. I'm excited to introduce our solution called Anshin Plus, which is focused on improving financial protection for gig workers in Japan. Many of us use food delivery apps and gig-based services every day. Behind them are 21 million gig workers in Japan without on-the-job insurance protection. Japan's new Freelance Act mandates written contracts, timely payments, and better work-life balance. But direct on-the-job insurance, like Rosai Hoken, covers only payroll employees, leaving gig workers to rely on national health insurance or private options. Without protection, a work-related accident can be devastating to gig workers. So, we built Anshin Plus, an embedded microinsurance solution designed for them. Our goal is simple: protect workers, strengthen platforms that rely on gig workers, and support Japan's economy. Embedded microinsurance gives gig workers financial security, helps platforms attract and retain talent, and makes Japan's digital economy more resilient. Our ambition is bold, but our experience is proven with solid results. For more than 9 years, Policy Street has protected underserved communities across Greater Asia, serving more than 10 million individuals with a sum insured of over 10 billion USD or 1.6 trillion yen. Our efforts have been adopted by notable platforms and partners, which includes Klook, Grab, Shopee, and Foodpanda. Policy Street is recognized through various international fintech and ESG awards, backed by long-term institutional partners, which includes Khazanah National, Malaysia's sovereign wealth fund, as well as Japanese investors such as KK Fund and Spiral Ventures. Anshin Plus is modeled on what has already worked for our clients in Asia. It combines accident, medical, and income protection into one simple embedded product. Anshin Plus comes with Anshin Plus support, a dedicated mobile-first claims platform. Together with embedded coverage, this creates a comprehensive end-to-end protection system that is simple for workers and efficient for claims processing. Behind the scenes, Anshin Plus is built on the shared risk underwriting model. As a licensed global reinsurer with experience in gig work risks, Policy Street supports the underwriting of these risks and the development of new products, making it easier and faster to roll out in Japan. We partner with platforms to embed Anshin Plus into everyday work touchpoints. This means that gig workers are automatically covered from the moment they start work, as demonstrated in our successful rollouts in Asia. We have identified high-usage digital platforms where gig work is core to daily operations. Platforms like Uber Eats, Demikan, and Yamato are best suited for Anshin Plus to be embedded seamlessly into existing workflows so we can extend protection to gig workers at scale. Anshin Plus and Anshin Plus support function as one connected system. Innovative micro-coverage and digital claims work together seamlessly, making protection easy to access when it matters the most. Anshin Plus is more than insurance. The initiative helps protect gig workers, supports platforms, and strengthens social resilience. As many countries move to better protect their gig workforce, this ensures Japan remains competitive in the global digital economy. Japan is at a pivotal moment in its digital economy. If gig workers are meant to power the future of Japan's digital economy, then protecting them must be part of that future. With proven experience in embedded protection, Policy Street is ready to support this journey, starting in Tokyo and scaling across Japan. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you very much. With this, this concludes the pitch session by the 9 finalists in the Financial Innovation category of the Tokyo Financial Service Awards. How was it, everyone? So the presentation was wonderful. And now we will finally start accepting voting for the audience award from now on. Please vote for the one of the 9 companies that took the stage earlier and felt that this service was the most innovative. The audience award will be awarded to the company with the most votes based on the votes of all visitors. To vote, please access the voting form from the QR code displayed on the screen or flyer on. Voting will close at by 18:55 by now. Please vote by all means. When voting, please use one vote per person. In addition, we ask that the people involved in the participating companies refrain from the voting for the companies involved. We look forward for everyone to vote. The result will be scheduled to be announced afterward. In addition, there will be a booth for the finalists of the Tokyo Financial Prize in the room on the right side of the screen at the venue and in the common space between the stage and the room. Please take a look and visit. And please refer to the flyer at hand for the location. And next to the Financial Service Agency session, please continue to enjoy. Thank you.
.これより金融庁セッション、金融と非金融テクノロジーが競争する新しい顧客体験価値を開始させていただきます。
Now we are going to start the new value creation. So we have invited the members as technology and sustainability innovation from such perspectives. We are going so that people's day-to-day lives will see the finance products incorporated. So I would like to introduce the members. So Smart Bank CEO.
Mr. Hari. Next, Ryota Hayashi, President and CEO of Finance Holdings. Next, Merpay CEO, Mr. Takeshi Nagasawa. Finally, here are you, Mr. Hiroyuki Natori, Director of Innovation Promotion Office, Risk Analysis and General Division, General Policy Bureau of Finance Service Agency. And I will lead the progress. Proceed from here will be Natori-san. My name is Natori. Very nice to talk to you. So today, thank you very much for gathering today, and I'll be serving as the moderator. My name is Natori, and financial technology and non-financial technology is co-creating new customer experience value. So we would like to do a lot of discussions. So finance is a financial aspect, but of course, some kind of a technology will be used to enhance the finance technology. So it's going to be development is done, and business efficiency will be improved by introducing technology. But let's talk about how the advancement of customer experience will be enhanced. So we would like to use this time as a fruitful discussion. So now let's go. And one person, I would like you to talk about yourself. Mr. Hori, please. Yes, once again, Smart Banks Hori is my name, and our company is one in accounting application and visas. The accounting, this is called a one bank application. This is which by having a bank, and you will be automatically creating a balance sheet. That's the name of the application. And Hayashi is my name, and I am trying to expedite the finance in an early manner, because AI, this is the AI age, and we would like to provide the service for the AI age for the finance tech holdings. My name is Nagasawa, Mercari Group, and I'm in charge of the CEO of a fintech group. We have a Mercari coin, and we are sort of Merpay's the representative. Very nice meeting you. Thank you very much. And first of all, I would like to get into the discussion. And your presentation, AI has been talked about a lot. Utilization of AI, that's the focus of the technology advancement. First thing is the AI. So how are you going to utilize the AI and finance? That's the first item of discussion, because FSA had the forum on AI so that the financial institutions are healthy. Utilization of AI has been supported. So the financial institutions has been utilizing the AI in more and more. But in that way, for the customer, they are providing a service for the customers utilizing AI. So use of AI can be sort of an extension of the chatbot. During the daytime, you may not be able to use a lot of the service. Financial institution service can be using that service at night. So you use AI during the nighttime. So this will be designed more developed into a new design in the future. So that's the position we are at this moment. So utilizing the AI, so for enhance the experience by the customer, how effective it is going to be. And what is the usage that you think is more effective? You have any opinion about that? I would be very interested in, because I know each company has got their initiatives, and I would like to know about your initiative. Please, Hori-san, can you start, please? Yes. our company's use of AI, there are two things I can talk about. AI, the accounting application, one bank, that's the new kind balance sheet using AI. Our product itself is going to have to be the AI native. That's the first thing. So we have changed the AI into AI balance sheet. So you have to get a receipt, which should be uploaded, and credit card is used. And actually, the AI is going to utilize those information with the OCR, and the user can be entering those information, and the payment categories are going to be read by AI from the background. That's what we are trying. And also in the terms of AI, we have created a system called the AI agent, which is called One Band Talk. One Band Talk, you can sort of have a conversation. One Band is a dog character, and you can have a dialogue, just like chat box. And I have used what is the subscription fee, how much is the subscription fee last month, or am I going to be able to make some improvement? And this chat is going to propose the improvement. So one thing is usage of the AI and how to make the AI function yourself. So second thing is from the perspective of how people are going to use our product. So the cloud can be used, and ChatGPT can be used by the users. Your chat in the future may not be used. Just it is going to be used as a book for the saving data. That's a possibility in that sense. Trustworthy book for accumulating those data, record of the past expenses will be good. So as a book that can be trusted, so we can use that information. Also AI trying to give the direction of that payment. That's how we're going to use that is another challenge that we have. So you have a character that's interesting, that's cute, and it's easy for the customers or people around to start using it. Thank you for that information. Hayashi-san.
So
we are providing financial infrastructure. So from my viewpoint, so user interface or user experience, mass customization is the era that we are going to enter into. So far, market SaaS and ultimately from 2C, packaged service is offered. It's like a uniformed rule, and within that rule, experiences are provided. But that has been the limit, and there's also cost associated with that. But that UI importance, including cost perspective, it's becoming more and more customized for each individual. We believe that world can be realized. In our case, well, independent financial advisors, to them, we provide infrastructure. And financial advisors to the customers, UI provided to their customers. It was covered under the system cost or man-hour. So customization was costly or time-consuming. But now with the use of AI, then for each partner, a customization can be offered. And 2C, in the end, we should be able to customize. So what's important under such circumstances is, well, I've written blog, but AI-ready system record we need to create. And data, holding data or transaction with data, SOE, needs to improve. Because before, engineers were working on API, but toward AI, give data to AI, and AI agent will communicate with the users side AI. So I think that will be the future. We are not providing 2C service, but rather partners have the freedom. And in order to realize the partners' 2C service, we would like to extend support at a less cost and in a speedy manner. And very back SOR improvement that we'd like to work on. Thank you. AI. One of the use cases is personalization, mass customization. So advancement of that is really meaningful. As a result, interface to be provided to the customers, they are going to choose the best one for their customers. So in the end, customer experience will improve. And Horii-san, you talked about data. I think that is one of the big points. So Nagasawa-san, so within the company and for our customers, we have both. Within the company, well, we had an IR communication. AI use ratio is 100%. All our employees are using AI. And engineers' code generation volume, year on year, it is now 1.9-fold. So the productivity has improved significantly. So today's theme for our customers, what kind of value is generated? Mercari, so there's a transaction, buy and sell, and there's a fintech. So finance, it's not really easy to have value created. One thing, or why? Good example is Mercari's, there's a success example. Like it's a free market, so there is people who will sell. Before they had to take pictures and come up with explanatory descriptions, and then it will be placed on the market. But writing this kind of explanatory description is cumbersome. So there's a lot of people who give up, but take pictures and automatically the descriptions will be created. And just by simply customizing, you can place the product in the market. And there are the businesses growing. So before generative AI, so there's stuff that customers need to do. That is inputting the image, and based on that, come up with the descriptions. They have to do that. Or generative AI, in the middle of the generative AI, so or coming up with a draft can be done directly. And in the core users, they had this experience. So what was needed by Mercari and what could be handled by AI, it matched. So there's a certain input, and from there, customer experience to dramatically improve. So that kind of a pattern through AI, we've been trying this and that. But dramatic improvement of customer experience is something that we have not been able to identify yet. Using the history and offering suggestions, we are trying this. But by so doing, like a payment app or credit control or credit management, will this become something that is totally different? Well, at the extension of where we are today, we probably cannot find. When we use app, so we do the crypto assets. So you go there, and there's a chart, and there's ups and downs, or choose something for you to purchase. So it's like a customer journey. But on the other hand, AI, when you chat, at the extension of that chat, you are advised of something and buy that. So there's a push, and then you will initiate the thinking. So there's a lot of interfaces. So like I said earlier, going forward, there's a smartphone, and then there's app by each objective. When you open the app, the journey starts. So, but it shouldn't be like that in the era of AI. In the AI's CX, that is what is needed, and we are going through a lot of trials and errors. So totally different from Mercari app, we would like to try out the customer journey. So, in conclusion, it's tough, but we would like to try. Thank you. Where's the pain point? So probably that comes first. Where is the pain points for customer journeys? And there is AI to solve the problem. I think that's the case. And in the latter half of the discussions, I think all three of you talked about AI agent. So what kind of customer experience will that be? From the entrance, probably it's different. What kind of customers? So like a human interface, where will be the human interface? Because the AI demand is going to grow, and what is it that will be accepted socially? In that context, I think there will be a practice. Any objections? What do you think? Or anything concrete, or is there like a vague idea? Well, right now, I was listening to Nagasawa-san, but agentic finance, in that context, he was explaining. Chat UI, everything to be solved via chat UI. So I feel so. But is there any other alternatives? But if so, safe external service connection with or NCP server. So we have to be careful in this approach. Chat. So writing the text is quite hard. So chat UI, or should I say text-based exchange we do, but even if you don't write the text, the AI is going to predict the conversation or dialogue kind of transactions, but I don't know what the right answer is. Horie-san, I don't know if this is chat UI, but there's a human. Well, you ask via chat and communicate, but at the extent of that, task may be automated. I think that is going to be the key part in the future, like maybe 10 years from now. And like system of record, the database sits next to you, and there's an agent, and you communicate via chat, and then workflow will be automated. I think that is the complete version of AI in the future. And at that time, I don't know, UX, cloud code, I think it's close to that, chat GPT or cloud code. I'm kind of convinced. So I think how can we invent that kind of UI, I believe is the key.
So automation, when that happens, if you have a touch point with the customer, there's a judgment by the customer. If automation happens, where is the customer is going to make sure of the contact point, like when you make a purchase. So the AI agent may be, the freely just the toilet paper is going to be out, so I have decided to buy one, and they will be kind of funny. So how do you set up the customer's contact point? I personally think that there's an answer already, because everybody has got index fund, but they are still, a lot of people are trying to ask for the asset management by other people. Plain buyer, I don't know how to say plain buyer. Plain barriers, financial transaction is going to be left up to the financial agent. But then when it comes to more expensive, high-end thing, that's going to, there is an aspect that the human trust is important. So it's not, everything is going to be automated drive. Of course, the price is going to be a divisive factor, because the asset management, that you don't have to have the alpha, you want to consult to FA when you have general affairs and you need personal assistance. That's a dividing factor, I think. Thank you. So Hori-san, Nagasawa-san, do you have any comment? Is that okay? This world view is very interesting. So what kind of use case will be nurtured in the future? For example, if there are agents, then from the time there was no AI, when the agent arrives in front of us, and then that will be created in the new way, and that's what you're going to think about. Your toilet paper example, the Natori-san's position information and payment information, if that's there, then it's not supposed to happen. But if basically you have to give a lot of data, you will be more intelligent. Of course, you don't want to. That's eerie if the AI buys a toilet paper for you. So some core information you may not want to give. So it's just my impression. Thank you. So we've been talking about a lot of things, but we'd like to move on to the next topic. AI's the customer service when it's provided, and who is going to be the customer. Depending on the customers, there are different ways that they think is convenient. When you think about AI, maybe it's my stereotype, digital native younger generation, maybe it's more accepting those AI, but elderly people, they think it's eerie or scary. But even the elderly people may enhance the customer experience. There might be potential for creating that opportunity. Of course, it doesn't mean that I'm not saying that elderly people don't have any literacy on AI, but when you think about the technology for enhancing the customer experience, how we can do that, and more people, more users will be accepting the AI in terms of financial service, so sustainability category for this financial award. They were talking about the green, but about the society's inclusion and sustainability. That may be the point that is also important. So when you think about the society's inclusions, not just the AI, but the customer's experience enhancement, or how to link this finance with the customers or society's enhancement. How do you link this? And I would like to Nagasawa-san to start talking about it. Yes. I wanted to talk about the finance, but MelPay has mission is to create a smooth world using the finance. So, for example, Bell Card is our credit card. When you apply for that, you have not 100% you're given the card. There are some people who cannot use the credit card. That's what I feel. When you look at the world, there are differences in the income, and then it's becoming much wider. So you have to create a trust in external and trusting. I mean, those the organization will do the assessment, but rather than that, we will look at the transaction by the Mercari platform, and we can maybe able to sort of do the commitment because these people are doing the commitment. So we can do the things that cannot be done so far in the society. When you talk about sustainable, and also when you talk about it to the connection to the finance. So since the Mercari is there, and we can do the things for the Mercari to the customers with that license, we can do that. So that's something that's very similar to what you have mentioned. giving a trust to the customer as more convenience. Yeah, I talked about the elderly people as an example, but there are different ways we can look at. So those people who were not able to get the trust by the financial institution, we should provide some financial provision or trust and some service. That's what you talked about. Thank you, Hayashi-san. Yes, what we are thinking about is financial service. Higher the price it is, and there are more information disparity. For example, life insurance purchase, there are lots of talks or discussions for the different the bonds, systematic bonds, and that's how you talk about some information. Would that be done by the AI? Are you going to monitor that from A to Z? But that's going to be costly, and you cannot do checking for all the volumes. So we have to see the improvement by AI. So in that sense, originally, they might be in terms of a compliance division has to take the record of the conversation. So in the relationship with the customer, and AI can do the monitoring so that the information disparity among the people will disappear. And my mother was been non-user, not user of smartphone, and the line started. I mean, with the line, she started using the smartphone. So you can search. I mean, for her, it was difficult to use the Google to do the search. But AI will respond and answer quickly. If you have face-to-face meeting and the other side says something and you don't know what answer was, and then you can ask the AI and they will answer promptly. So AI is going to reduce the information disparity. We can provide a service providing a service, the information disparity can be reduced, but this information, the disparity will be reduced further and further, so that there will be more financial transaction will be happening. Of course, that can be used in better way, but we should like to have this. I mean, to eliminate the information disparity from that point of view. This is not about sustainability. That's one thing I would like to mention.
What about you, Hori-san? About the finance inclusion perspective. Well, this is my personal view, but Japan as a whole, I don't think people are that left behind. And in Japan, like cannot make big pains. There's not a lot of people with big pains, like who cannot open the bank accounts or cannot use credit cards. But going forward, there may be an increase in such pains, and there will be more people who may be left behind. Then how can we come up with a product for those people? I think in the beginning, it's going to start with a niche area. But in our example, right now, Pair card is the product that is growing the most today. The services like the couples who are both working or living together who are both working. Well, we have this money transaction cards. So money can be exchanged by both partners, and there's one card for each member of the couple. So jointly, they can manage a household book. In Japan, you cannot have the joint names for bank accounts, but our service can be owned by both couples. In Japan, there's a big disparity, and it's expanding. But if there's one or two kids, it's very difficult to live with just a single income. But if both couples, husbands and wives, are working, then this joint account helps. And also, the parents can parental control card with the parental control, so the kids can use the app. So there is remotely the money can be sent to kids' account, and there's a push notice if the kids are about to buy something. So then the parents can stop that transaction. So if you're elementary school kids, or if you're young, but in this kind of cashless world, such needs are only going to grow. So then maybe to the elderlies, there's a card to monitor for the monitor's purpose. But as I listen to users, elderlies, some people are very energetic and they don't want to be controlled by kids because if they are not suffering from dementia. But if they tend to become senile, then the decision was made not to come up with that service, but within the facility. So it's very cumbersome that the elderlies use the cash. So maybe the card can be issued by the facilities, elderlies facilities. So I think that's one of the ways the money can be managed. Thank you very much, Hori-san. I have one follow-up question. Then that kind of service, because in the less birth rates and aging society and the families, how the ways of the families are diversifying. So there's a product for each needs. But where's the seed for that idea? Because I belong to the government agency. So does that come from inside or outside? Or were you consulted by the elderly's homes? Where do you get such ideas? In our case, basically, we are the company that manages. Because 250 interviews to customers a year, regardless of the job type, we can interview them. We have the database. So we have the know-how. Even those who never have gone through served as an interviewer could interview. So for the users who may be suffering pain, that is the starting point. And we have the corporate philosophy. So that's where the idea is generated. I would like to move on to the next topic. Well, we do not have a lot of time left, so I would like to head for the ending with a broader picture. Innovation. Well, there's a lot of things come into mind through the word innovation, but from the mobility perspective, like cars, is the means to get to the destination. So safe and quick, then engine and brake performance are needed to improve. That's one way of innovation, maybe. But maybe change of the mindset. The roads get congested, so why don't we have a flying car? That may be another innovation. And the transportation, means of transportations, remove that idea. And it's an entertainment space. It's a space for entertainment, so autonomous driving, and then the drivers can enjoy movie or do some work. So I think we can start that kind of conversation. But in the area of finance, is there any innovation that we can think about? Not only product-wise, but improvement of brake and engine is already existing something, but something non-continuous kind of idea. Not at the extension of the product, but the value experience by customers. What kind of value can be provided to our customers? I know that this is a very difficult question, and I know that this is difficult. I personally think so. But it doesn't have to be very realistic, but maybe from that overall perspective, outlook in the future, it can be. It doesn't have to be too realistic. So any ideas come to your mind? Hayashi-san, would you like to start? Well, let me start. But I would like to add something. Hori-san was saying 250 user interviews a year. I visited Hori-san's office before, and I had the opportunity to be with his interview. It was very detailed. I forgot to say this, so it was a very detailed, deep dive information. Well, our company provides infrastructure. So what I may say is very trivial, but in Japan, in Japan's financial institutions in Japan, the initiative surrounding AI is like, unless the backbone system changes, then no big change can be realized. Of course, agent or independent development, or recently Anthropic, IBM down 13%. Well, which is okay, but on site. So a lot of discussions far away from AI. So we provide infrastructure. So as such, my personal mission is modernize the infrastructure. That's my life work project. Otherwise, superficial. Then things may end up just superficially. So it comes with pains, and there's no upside, and we are talking about years. So it's a key matter, or it's the management matter. If it doesn't work well, then it's the management's responsibility. But the infrastructure to be updated, change the backbone. So then in Japan, domestically, players to provide modern infrastructure never existed in Japan. So we would like to do something, some AI ready, less costly, quick, AI ready kind of service we would like to provide. And then non-continuous something. I think we can have more options. So I think that world will come. I know what I'm saying, very, very trivial and not so interesting, but our corporate mission is to seek for that. So that is the approach that I am going through. Well, so I have a big sympathy for what was just said. Innovation is not really fancy, but I think there is a serious aspect. So ideas. So to have the ideas concentrated, so like backbone system, to have that ready, I think that is a must. I think that is very important. It doesn't sound fancy, but yes, I think that is very important. So next, Hori-san.
Yes. So from the innovations point of view, I would like to talk about AIs, money, autonomous driving might be coming closer to, this Anderson Horowitz has created some word called the accounting management product. I've been developing 5 years. People who are not really managing the money itself. So in a live event, you have to manage money. So it's not something that you're happy about. So there are different liking, and it's very difficult to solve these issues. So it's not really talking about this code. But the crowd code, this is a coding product. and I use it every day. And up to last year, it was a conversation with a chat to answer this, and that was the way. But automative way is what we've been doing on a continuous basis. So the management report is created by the AI, and automatically there's no need to do that work anymore. So what you have a trustworthy colleague, and you have a trustworthy automotive AI. So that's a good benefit of the AI. AI can be answered to that. AI is convenient because they answer, not because they answer, but because they are automated. So it's like it's the money's autonomous driving. That's the something that's coming very soon. So that's what I'm very much interested in. Thank you for the comment. And Nagasawa-san, do you have anything? Yes, about the innovation. Well, I thought about something different. So when I think about innovation in finance, you're talking about the compliance region. There are lots of the innovation which can be used in the compliance. So our company has got different the licenses and for credit card, and the MailPay coin has been utilized for the asset and masters. There are policies the government is giving, and there is a regulation in the company. Based upon that, we have to check, and the governance is going to check. So this is done on a text basis, and every year we've been doing the same thing, basically. So check code has been done by everyone, so from the society as a whole. There are lots of improvements we can do. So there are lots of margin of improvements that we can do. So in the company, we do have to improve the process, but operation burden is heaviest in the customer support. In the financial industries, you have to make a communication with the customer, keeping the compliance at the same time. So each company in Japan has been doing the major operations, and from the overseas perspective, there is a specified or specialized people who will take those portions, and so the company exists. So there is an innovation possibility in the compliance in the finance industry. So the compliance can be taken externally, and that's something that I am focusing on right now. So this is kind of a different thing that I'm thinking about. Thank you. So I wanted to talk more about these issues, but since the time is coming up, so we would like to close gradually our discussion. So this customer experience in using AI and innovation, and we talked about the future, the images, but you are talking about the reality, what is happening today, and that was very useful for me. And this is the theme that we have started our conversation. In the future, our D will be implementing this area, and you will be using those information. Thank you very much for the three gentlemen who have participated in our conversation. Thank you. Hori-san, Hayashi-san, Natori-san, thank you very much. And that concludes the financial session, and this is the new customer experience created by the financial and non-financial technology. Thank you very much. So now we are pleased to announce the results of the audience hours at the Tokyo Financial Hours 2025.
それではただいまより東京金融賞2025
Once again, we are pleased to announce the result of the Audience Award at the Tokyo Financial Awards 2025. Our Audience Award will be awarded to the company that receives the most votes for the most innovative service from among the 9 finalists in the financial innovation category. From Sekiguchi, Mr. Sekiguchi, Director of the Tokyo Metropolitan Bureau of Industry and Labor. He will be talking about announcing the winners of the Audience Award. Now I would like to announce SBI Security have won the Audience Award of the Tokyo Finance Awards 2025. SBI Security, congratulations. The trophy will be awarded, and Mr. Matsumura, who is the executive of the company, will take the photo, commemorative photo. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And can you give a word? Thank you. Yes. We are very grateful for all of you for voting to us. It is going to you would like to sort of develop, this encourages us for development further. And the gentleman of the SBI Security, congratulations. Once again, big round of applause. And people who have been attending, thank you very much for attending. And now I would like to close. All these winners of Tokyo has been announced, and today we would like to close the event. And I would like your the comment or assessment evaluation through QR code. And we have a networking event to be continuing. And this is there are also finalist booths. So please pay a visit to these booths. Thank you very much once again for visiting this event. Thank you.